situations like these. Get yourself a backup plan, an affordable yet full covering one. Can't visit the hospital? No worries, we've got you covered with our telemedicine service. Can't go to the pharmacy for your prescribed medications? Our ACE Pharmacy on Wheels will handle that. Oh, and lastly, our ACE Medical app will provide you with all the necessary information about our packages and services. Enjoy the best there is in healthcare insurance with us. Join ACE Medical Insurance today.
At the end of the first round, here are the scores. Ejisuman Senior High School, 2 points. Juaso Senior High Technical School, 3 points. Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, 12 points. Round 2, we have the speed race. And here, every question I read is open to all the schools at the same time. The first school that rings their bell and has a correct answer can answer the question, and if they are correct, they will have 3 points. If the answer is incorrect, a second school can attempt it. If they are correct, they have 2 points. If the second answer is also incorrect, then the last school, if they ring their bell, can attempt it, but for 1 point. At any point, if your answer is incorrect, -1 from the marks you've already accrued. Okay, so our first question. Find the magnitude of the EMF induced in a 25 millihenry inductor when the current in it is charging at a rate of 3.0 amperes per second. Adventist. Yes.
7.5 times 10 raised to the power -2 volts.
Yes, that's correct. A projectile is launched from the ground at 15 degrees to the horizontal with a speed of 20 meters per second. How far from the launch point does the projectile fall? Adventist.
20 meters.
That's correct. The velocity of an object is given by AT²I, where A equals 5 meters per second cube. Find the acceleration of the object at t equals 2 seconds. Ejisuman.
So we have the acceleration to be equal to 20 meters per second square.
No. Adventist.
-20 meters per second squared J.
No. Okay. So it's 20 I meters per second squared. Okay. So you should listen. I said I, and you also give me an answer J. So even if without the negative sign. Okay. At 25 degrees Celsius, 0.20 millimole of calcium 2+ ions are dissolved in 200 cm³ of solution. Determine the solubility product of CaSO4 at this temperature. Ejisuman.
So we have the solubility product constant to be equal to 1.0 times 10 to the power -6 mole squared decimeter -6.
I'll give it to you. The atoms of the elements T and M have 7 and 3 electrons respectively in their outermost shell. What is likely to be the formula of the compound? Adventist.
We have MT subscript 3.
That's correct. Determine the sum of the stoichiometric coefficients of all reactants and products present in a balanced equation of the reaction ZNS plus O2 given ZNO plus SO2. Adventist. Yes.
9.
That's correct. Explain vital capacity with respect to exchange of gases. Adventist.
Vital capacity refers to the quantity of air that remains in the lungs and the respiratory system after one has breathed out heavily.
You repeat that answer.
It refers to the volume or quantity of air that remains in the lungs and the respiratory tract, that's the bronchioles, and after one has breathed out heavily.
That's not what you said the first time. You've changed your answer. What's the last? Is it has breathed out heavily or has breathed in heavily?
Out.
No. Ejisuman.
Madam, vital capacity refers to the volume or the quantity of air that remains in the lungs, even though upon maximum breathing out
No.
or exhalation.
No. Okay, so vital capacity refers to the maximum volume of air that can be expired following maximum inspiration. Okay, so Adventist, you gave me 2 answers. Okay, anyway, you selected the wrong one, so. Our next question. Why is the cell known as the structural and functional unit? Adventist.
This is because the cell can perform all the life activities that an organism needs to survive.
No. Ejisuman.
Madam, this is because an organism is made up of structural units called cells that comes together to form tissues and other organs. And tissues also come together to form other organs that are being specialized to perform a particular function.
I'll take that. So if this was round 1, Adventist, I'd have given you partial mark. My question was, why it's known as the structural and functional? You only gave me answer for functional. But it's because all living cells are made up of cells, like they said. And these cells, so they will just form, and then they can exhibit all characteristics of life. Okay? Our next question. What name is given to the scar on the seed coat? Ejisuman.
Madam, we have the helium.
That's correct. Find the coordinates of the center C and radius R of the circle with equation x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 24y equals 0. Adventist.
The center has coordinates 5, negative 12, and the radius is 13.
That's correct. And the next time I'll take your answer quickly than this. Okay, you can't use my time to be Yeah, so your answer, when you ring the bell, means you have an answer. Our next question. Solve the system of linear equations. 2x minus 3y equals 1 and 3x plus 2y equals 8. Ejisuman.
We have x to be equal to 2, and then y to be equal, and then we have y to be equal to 1.
That's correct. Find our last question for this round. Find the value of n, given that 1, 2, 3, subscript n equals 51, subscript 10. Adventist.
N equals 6.
That's correct. That brings us to the end of round 2.
New look, new bottle, same irresistible taste. Available in your nearest shop.
This advert is FDA approved.
In Ghana, hair means a lot of things. When you see that beautiful car you've always dreamed about.
Yes, the 4th generation.
Or when you can't believe that unimaginable toli your friend is telling you. But the hair of all hairs is that heavenly feel when you bite a slice of Papa's Pizza.
Papa's Pizza. Taste it, love it. Papa's Pizza. Taste it, love it.
Mommy is coming.
Have you cleaned the kitchen? Done all the chores?
Yes, ma'am.
Then it's time for
Dole yogurt. Dole yogurt. Everybody, grab Dole. It's delicious, creamy, and refreshing too. Mommies love it, and dads enjoy it, and the children, they love it. With a cup of Dole yogurt, with a cup of Dole, with a cup of Dole yogurt, with a cup of Dole. Dole yogurt. Dole yogurt.
Dad, including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocolate, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Banana.
Banana?
Okay, Dad. Including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocolate, and coconut. What is the 5th one?
Strawberry.
No.
Are you feeling hot?
Honey, including mocha, Cabo has 5 flavors: strawberry, banana, chocolate, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Chocomalt.
Hey!
Coconut.
Hey!
Nutritious and refreshing, Cowbell has a flavor for everyone.
They think I don't know.
This advert is FDA approved.
At the end of the second round, here are the scores. Juaso Senior High Technical School, 3 points. Ejisuman Senior High School, 11 points. Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, 27 points. This brings us to round 3, where we have the problem of the day. In this round, I'll present a common problem to all 3 schools, and I expect them to give me a solution on the board after 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, you'd sit down, and then I'll come to the board to grade whatever solution you have on the board. I'll come back to my seat and explain the consultant's solution and also the basis of the marks I awarded. Also in this round, we have at stake the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. This NSMQ Star is awarded to a team that earns a perfect score of 10 points for the problem of the day. At this stage, the star is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis to the team that scores 10 points. At this point, I'd ask that you flip over your sheet and then we can read the problem of the day together. The following events explain an outbreak of food poisoning in a factory canteen. Rearrange the events in the appropriate order. Pathogenic bacteria in intestine, unwashed hands prepare food, kitchen worker has intestinal disease, outbreak of food poisoning, pathogenic bacteria in feces, pathogenic bacteria get into food, hands not washed after defecation, feces expelled in lavatory, and food ingested by healthy people. Please start work. Please stop work and take your seats. Okay. For this problem of the day from biology, you had a sequence of events that are explaining an outbreak of food poisoning in a factory canteen. You were to rearrange them in the appropriate order that can explain why the food poisoning happened. So I'll just go through the answers. So the most likely order of events is the kitchen worker gets intestinal disease, pathogenic bacteria present in the intestine, pathogenic bacteria in feces expelled in the lavatory, hands not washed after defecation, unwashed hands prepare food, pathogenic bacteria gets into food, food is ingested by healthy people, and then there's an outbreak of food poisoning. Okay, so if you did this, I was going to give you 10 marks. Okay, but since this is biology, and so the thing with this is, if you miss the order, you've missed the order. If you don't start from right. But how I have graded this is, if you miss even the first, and then the sequence of events follow, I'm going to give you half mark for the sequences that follow. Okay, so that you get some marks. So if you look at the sequence for Ejisuman, they had 4, even though they missed the first one, for 4 of them, the sequence follows. So I'll give them 2 out of 10. And then for Juaso Senior High Technical School, they also had a sequence following for 6 of them. So I'll give them 3 out of 10. The solution from Ejisuman, so they had everything following but 1. They swapped 2 of the points. And so I'll give them 9 out of 10. 9. Adventist. Yeah. Oh, that's Adventist. Yeah. So Adventist will have 9 out of 10. That ends round 3.
Another season of the National Science and Maths Quiz. 135 schools keenly compete for 1 trophy. Kumasi will host the brightest minds in science and maths from the 26th of October. Catch all the contests on TV, radio, and online. The 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana and supported by Joy News, Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Etel Tigo, Danomil, Academic City University College, Kenya Airways, Adanse Travels, Accra College of Medicine, GTP, and YFM. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by Cowbell, our milk high in protein and vitamins, Papa's Pizza, taste it, love it, Ace Medical Insurance, the new phase of health financing, Tampico, simply irresistible, DBS Industries Limited, we truly are your roof experts, Dule Yogurt, more, I need more.
At the end of round 3, the scores are Juaso Senior High Technical School, 6 points. Ejisuman Senior High School, 13 points. Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, 36 points. Round 4. In this round, I'd ask you a series of questions, and for each question that comes to your school, I want you to tell me whether the statement I read out is true or false. If you answer correctly, you would have 2 points. If your answer is incorrect, a penalty point of 1. If you do not answer and you are bailed out, your question becomes available to the other schools. The first school that rings the bell can answer. for the same 2 points if they are correct, and -1 if their answer is incorrect. In this round, I'll start with Ejisuman Senior High School. And it starts with a preamble. The rate of a chemical reaction can be directly obtained from. The rate of a chemical reaction can be directly obtained from, Ejisuman, the equation of the reaction.
It's a false statement.
It's false, yes. Adventist, the equilibrium constant of the reaction.
True.
No, it's false. Juaso, the coefficient of reactants and products in the balanced reaction.
False.
Into the microphone.
False.
Yes, it's false. Another preamble. When a certain monochromatic light beam is incident on a certain polished metallic surface in vacuum, photoelectrons are observed to be emitted from the surface. When a certain monochromatic light beam is incident on a certain polished metallic surface in vacuum, photoelectrons are observed to be emitted from the surface. Ejisuman, did you have an answer? That's a preamble. Okay. This is actually your question. Did you all hear the preamble? Okay. So then, Ejisuman, your question. The maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons emitted from the surface depends on the intensity of the light beam.
Madam, it's true.
No, it's false. Adventist, the number of photoelectrons emitted from the surface in unit time is proportional to the number of photons incident on the surface in unit time.
True.
Yes, it's true. Juaso, the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons emitted from the surface depends on the duration of illumination of the surface.
True.
No, it's false. Ejisuman, primary consumers are the animals that feed on primary producers.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. Adventist, primary consumers occupy the second trophic level of the energy pyramid.
True.
Yes, it's true. Juaso, primary consumers have the highest amount of biomass in a food chain.
False.
No, it's true. A preamble. Consider the point A, and it has coordinates 5 - 4. Consider the point A, 5 - 4. Ejisuman, after a reflection in the x-axis, the image point is 5, 4.
It's true.
It's true, yes. Adventist, after a reflection in the origin, the image point is 4 - 5.
False.
It's false, yes. Juaso, after a reflection in the y-axis, the image point is -5, 4.
It's false.
Yes, it's false. Ejisuman, the magnitude of the tension in a stretched spring equals the product of the spring constant of the spring and its elongation.
It's true.
It's true, yes. Adventist, the energy stored by a stretched string equals the product of the tension and elongation of the spring.
False.
It's false, yes. Juaso, the energy stored by a stretched string is less than the product of the tension and elongation of the spring.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. Ejisuman, both echinoderms and chordates develop a true body cavity known as the xylem.
It's a false statement.
Repeat that.
False.
No, it's true. Adventist, echinoderms exclusively live in marine habitats, but chordates live in all biomes.
True.
Yes, it's true. Juaso, the adult form of echinoderms show radial symmetry, while chordates show bilateral symmetry.
True.
Yes, it's true. A preamble. The converse of the given statement is true. The converse of the given statement is true. Ejisuman, if a triangle is equilateral, then it is equiangular.
False.
No, it's true. Adventist, if a quadrilateral is equilateral, then it is regular.
True.
Yes, it's true. Juaso, if a hexagon is regular, then it is equiangular.
False.
Yes, it's false. Our last set of questions for this round. Ejisuman, electrolytic cells convert chemical energy to electrical energy.
It's a false statement.
It's false. Adventist, a galvanic cell produces electricity through physical reactions.
False.
It's false, yes. Juaso, some electrolytic cells undergo spontaneous reactions.
True.
No, it's false. And on that note, we end round 4.
Dad, including mocha, Kaba has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocomalt, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Banana.
Banana?
Okay, Dad. Including mocha, Cowbell has 5 flavors: banana, strawberry, chocomalt, and coconut. What is the 5th one?
Strawberry.
No.
Are you feeling hot?
Honey, including mocha. Cowbell has 5 flavors: strawberry, banana, chocomalt, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Chocomalt. Hey! Coconut.
Hey! Nutritious and refreshing, Cowbell has a flavor for everyone.
They think I don't know.
This advert is FDA approved.
At the end of the 4th round, here are the scores. Juaso Senior High Technical School, 13 points. Ejisuman Senior High School, 20 points. Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, 49 points. Round 5. In the final round of this contest, I'll present to you 4 riddles. So I read out a series of clues to 4 riddles, and I'd like for you to solve those riddles. So at each point, for each riddle, whilst I'm reading the clues, if you have an answer, ring your bell. I'll stop and allow you to answer. If your answer is correct on the first clue, you'd have 5 points. If it's on the second clue, 4 points. After that, any other clue, it's 3 points. Also, in this round, if you're able to answer 3 or 4 out of the 4 riddles correctly, you win something from GOL in what we call the GOL Riddle Bonanza. If you're able to answer all 3 out of the 4 riddles correctly, you earn 800 Ghana cedis from GOL. If you answer 4 out of the 4 riddles correctly, you earn 1,200 cedis from GOL. Okay, so to our first riddle. I am a property of matter. I am characteristic of pure substances. Toxicity, acidity, reactivity, flammability, and heat of combustion are some of my examples. I am a behavior related to the change from one kind of matter to another. I am only evident during a chemical reaction. Who am I? Adventist.
Energy.
No. Ejisuman.
Concentration.
No. Anybody from the audience? Toxicity, acidity, reactivity, heat of combustion are some of my examples. Okay. Chemical property. Chemical property. Our next riddle. I am a dynamical quantity. I am a vector quantity. I equal the difference between 2 vector quantities. I have the dimension of length. I am simply change in position. Who am I? Adventist.
Displacement.
That's correct. That came on the last clue. They have 3 points. Our next riddle. I am a statistical measure. I am not a measure of location. I am a crude measure of spread. Ejisuman.
Measure of dispersion.
No. Surprisingly, I am just a difference. I am the difference between... Yes, Juaso.
The range.
Into the microphone.
The range.
No. So for the benefit of Adventists, I am the difference between 3/4 and 1/4 of a data set. I am a range between these quarters. Who am I? Adventist SHS.
Semi-interquartile range.
No. Anybody? So I'm just interquartile range. No semi. Okay. Our last riddle. I am a specialized parenchyma cell. I am derived by mitosis from the same parent cell and remain connected with each other. I am present in the sieve cells of non-angiospermous vascular plants. I apparently function with the enucleate sieve tube element. Adventist.
Track it.
Come again?
Track it.
No, no. And die when they break down. Photosynthetic products are actively secreted into and actively removed from sieve tube members by me. Who am I? Ejisuman.
You have companion cells.
That is correct. That came on the last clue, and they have 3 points. That brings us to the end of round 5.
Mommy!
cleaned the kitchen, done all the chores?
Yes, ma'am.
Then it's time for
Doleo, Dole yogurt, Doleo, Dole yogurt. Everybody, grab Dole. It's delicious, creamy, and refreshing too. Mommies love it, and dads enjoy it, and the children, they love it. With a cup is Dole yogurt, with a cup is Dole, with a cup is Dole yogurt, with a cup is Dole, Dole yogurt, Dole, Dole.
At the end of round 5, here are the scores. Juaso Senior High Technical School, 13 points. Ejisuman Senior High School, 23 points. Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, 52 points. Congrats to Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, for winning this contest and thereby qualifying for the 1/8 stage of the National Championship that will be held in a few weeks. Well done. Better luck next time to Juaso Senior High Technical School and Ejisuman Senior High School. Adventist Senior High School, Bantama, if at the end of the day your score is the highest score, you win the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer Award. At this stage, that is worth 1,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, so in a few hours, we would know that. Join us for the next contest, which features Edujemfi Senior High School, Kumasi High School, and Efua Kobi Ampim Senior High School. The National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, Goil, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Joy Industries, Kiki Juice Drink, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City College, Adanse Travels, Kenya Airways, Zipline, GTP, and YFM. This is a primetime production. Thank you and see you soon.
Please, the coordinators for Juaso, Ejisuman, and Adventist, please come for your certificates. And also, lunch is ready, so please move to the VIP bus for your lunch. Please move to the VIP bus. The lunch is ready.